Don't fall into the buy now, pay later trap. It's a short-term convenience with a long-term cost.
Pizza delivery.
It's everything. It's everywhere.
DoorDash.
I have spent $32,196.23 on Affirm and Klarna since 2022.
Buy now, pay later is the nicest debt trap you'll ever fall into. It smiles at you and splits your payments and then quietly rearranges your entire bank account when you're not looking. And after watching these TikToks, I'm convinced it's worse than credit cards. I spent 15 years in banking, and I'm telling you right now, buy now, pay later is one of the products that scares me more than overdrafts, payday loans, and credit cards combined. So today I'm reacting to 3 TikToks that I saw on my For You page. It shows exactly how this trap works, the psychology, the marketing, the real life financial impact. And I'm going to break it down from the perspective of someone who sat across the desk from thousands of customers trying to untangle this stuff. Let's get into it.
Buy now, pay later it's probably one of my number one most hated forms of debt. It's so sneaky. And by their own words, they're like, oh, we're better than credit cards because we don't charge interest right away. And it's 4 easy payments. That whole thing. And they've infiltrated so sneakily into everything. It's Amazon, it's food, it's gas, it's pizza delivery.
It's everything. It's everywhere.
DoorDash.
Any purchase you make, buy now, pay later. The debt option is there.
People use it for, quote, little things. I'm just going shopping. I'm just going to buy some jeans. And they're happy to show that to the world, right?
Yeah.
But if I ask somebody, hey, show me all your pay later accounts, I bet you they would be embarrassed. I bet you they'd feel ashamed because they know this is not a good way to spend money. I'm not being a good manager of my money to do this. And people wonder why they're in debt. They wonder why they're broke. They wonder why they're going paycheck to paycheck. This is it. Buy now.
Facts. And what it is, it's just the postponement of the obligation that you have to, whether it's a service or merchandise or product, of that transaction, to put it blunt. If you have the funds, let's say, in your account and you're going to pay with a debit, or if you even have cash, my recommendation is just to get it done, pay it now, don't pay it later. What's the point? You already have, or you already budgeted, assuming that you've had intention to get this service or product. You have the money, why do it? Now, I can see the argument of some folks, well, I really want it, and I don't have all the funds right now, but I really want it. That's when you exercise more of that financial behavior discipline, because wanting and needing are 2 very different things. For instance, my family, I need to pay the mortgage. I don't want to pay it, but I need to pay it. If I don't pay it, bank is going to take the house back. I like having water at the house. My kids do too. We use it for pretty much everything and every day. When I say everything, hygiene, cooking, those type of things. Do I want to pay the water company? No. Do I need to? Yeah. I'd really like a better camera for my reaction videos on YouTube. I've been kind of looking at this Sony one, and it's really nice. I feel like it's gonna take my aesthetics on YouTube to a whole different level. Just the picture's gonna be a lot crisper. I feel like it's gonna do well for me, and it'll pay itself off once I continue and wherever this YouTube thing goes for me. Do I need it? No. I'm perfectly fine with my webcam right now. It works. I have a good camera, or a good microphone, audio, in my opinion. Do I have everything I need? Yes, absolutely. Do I want more and better things? Yes. But having the things I have now, making do with what I have, I'm okay with that. That's kind of my take. Alright, let's take a look at the comments. If you're a responsible adult, paying for is a blessing. Exactly, only buy what you can afford. 4 easy payments, it's been really helpful when I'm in a bind. Oh, what kind of bind? What kind of transaction? You can't afford it initially, so you defer the payments. But why split the payment if you can afford the thing? Like what I was talking about earlier. Meanwhile, layaway has existed for decades. And you know how we talk about delayed satisfaction or gratification? Why are you delaying the pain on just, if it was a band-aid on a wound, you'd want to rip it off right away and just get through it, right? Or do you want to slowly peel away at that band-aid and making it more excruciating for that scar or wound? That's another analogy. Again, for me, for you, think however you want, but I'm just here to speak my mind, right? Meanwhile, layaway, I read that. I can afford, I just don't feel like paying all at once. You see what I'm saying? It's that feel. I've never had a problem with it, and I just bought $300 worth of clothes with Klarna. Best $60 I spent today. See, that's the thing. They make it seem like, oh, $60 for all. It's $300, right? And that's spread out in 4 payments. Now, why would you amortize 4 payments if you already have that $300? Tomorrow, you could want something else. All the while, you thinking today you only spent $60. No, you spent $300. It's amortized in 4 payments. So tomorrow, if you find something else, you don't have an extra $240. That's already spent. You're just delaying the other payments. So it gets you thinking into, oh, I got more money than I really do. No, you don't. So that's what I don't like about it, is that psychology. All right, let's check out the next video.
Don't fall into the buy now, pay later trap. It's a short-term convenience with a long-term cost. You want the real better for you option? Buy now, pay now. With money that you actually have, that you budgeted for, because you have healthy spending and saving habits that make Uncle George and future George proud.
See, it's about the habits. I'm telling y'all, let's take a look at the comments on this one. Pay now, pay later is 0%. Pretty much. It's great. Indeed, although I would say that if you have the discipline and find a good 0% interest deal that you can pay off before it expires, it's something you can take advantage of. 0% interest all day. I've got the money now, but not if they do, or not if they don't want it now. I'm not giving it to them now. So you're getting what you want from them, but in return, they're still getting what they want from you. It's just the buy now, pay later, they're an intermediary. So the merchant or the service, they're still getting theirs in terms of payment. Don't get that wrong. What's happening is, instead of, let's say you want, I don't know, a Labubu or whatever, instead of you thinking, oh, that I'm paying that merchant my money now, but I'm really doing installments, that merchant is getting paid via Klarna or whoever that you're choosing right then and there. You're just transferring your obligation from yourself to the merchant, from yourself to now a third party, Klarna. Does that make sense? So they're still getting theirs during that whole transaction, real time. You're delaying your payment because of your own doing. You're delaying your own obligation, not with the merchant now. You've introduced a third party to that intermediary. That's what's happening. All right, let's take a look at the next video.
I have spent $32,196.23 on Affirm and Klarna since 2022. And the big question is, what did I purchase? If you are new here, hi, my name is Diva, and I am $107,000 in debt, and I am the Affirm and Klarna girl. Yep. When I started this journey, I had $9,500 in debt to Affirm and Klarna. I now have it under $3,000, and we are about to pay off 8 of those suckers next week. But what did I purchase? This is the question everybody always asks. Honestly, everything under this. I have done grocery. I have purchased concert tickets. I have purchased Airbnb. I have gotten my car fixed on Affirm and Klarna. All kinds of stuff. I think I've even gotten gift cards for random stuff. You can pretty much purchase anything you want almost on Affirm and Klarna. And I do get questions like, Affirm, yes, I have 12-month plans. I have not purchased on anything on Affirm probably since last February. So it's been almost a year. And a lot of these are finally coming to the end, but also I've paid off a lot. I literally had 50 of these when I started this journey in May. It's crazy. It's insane. I know what I'm saying is insane. However, I am saving my very last payment on a firm. It was something that I actually don't regret spending money on. I regret financing it, but it was pretty big and it was a once in a lifetime experience. So I don't.
You can't leave us on the hook like that. What was it? Once in a lifetime. You got me thinking now. Jeez. But like I said, it depends on your risk tolerance, right? So with her, based on what I'm picking up, is she has a plan, a payment behavior that she's executing and she's following through on, right? Now, her tolerance, right, is she believes she will be able to fulfill the term or the amortized payments within 12 months. I'm not so risk averse as she is because anything can happen. I could be getting into it. I'm always thinking, what happens if my income stops, right? I can't fulfill those 12 months. But at the time, when I wanted to make that purchase, I've already had it, right? Had it meaning I've already had the funds to cover either a service or item that I wanted. So for me, it's about being more cautious of things that can go wrong for me. So I don't like to gamble, is what I'm saying. To me, this kind of feels like gambling. Because who's to say that something won't happen to you? Because we really don't know. So, again, that's just the way I look at it. But let's take a look at the comments real quick. I owe Klarna $63 and I'm stressed. America's a third world country with a Gucci belt. Can I purchase a house? Can Klarna a house? I let Klarna go to collections, but pay off my 22 loans from a firm because a firm go on your credit. Oh, is that true? Comment down below. Let me know if that is true. Girl, bankruptcy this week. Best financial decision I ever made. Highly recommend it. All right, well, that's your opinion. Is it only me that uses Klarna to buy clothes in multiple sizes when I don't know what size to get? Then return the size that doesn't fit and pay it straight away. Doesn't the store just, or whoever you're getting this from, have a return policy anyway? I don't know. So is it because more items, it's a bigger total, but you're already going to make that return? So assuming you don't have all the funds for all those items, that's why you're using Klarna? I see what you're doing. Whatever works, I guess. Here's the thing. Buy now, pay later. It's not evil. But it is engineered to make you underestimate the cost of your own life. It's debt disguised as convenience. It's a subscription to your past decisions. If you want real breathing room, it doesn't come from splitting payments. It comes from spending on purpose. Your future self deserves that. If you got value from this breakdown, hit the like button, drop a comment below. Really helps out with the algo. Trying to boost up the subscribers on here. And as always, make smart moves, not just loud ones. I'll see you on the next one.